Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 941, and today's topic is the pesticides in food chain is health hazard part 3. Part 1 and 2 I have already discussed, and lot of pesticides and their health related issues, some research projects, their findings, literature review, and that is in continuation. Actually, when pesticides were discovered, it was welcomed by people and especially farmers that these chemicals are friendly to them because these pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, they are protecting the farmers and people in general from mosquito, from some vector diseases, infectious diseases. But later on it was discovered that they are more harmful in terms of different type of diseases, and those diseases are caused by the contamination in the food. And in USA, in one of the National Cancer Institute, the scientists they discovered that prolonged exposure to these pesticides and herbicides, especially the organochloro compounds, then organophosphate compounds, benzene chloro compounds, and hexane. These are all chloro derivatives. They are having a strong link to lymphoma. Lymphoma is a type of cancer that is responsible of damaging the lymphocytes, that is your white blood cells. And also the research was conducted selectively when 1,500 couple were selected and they were exposed to pesticides, and the other group of couple they were not, they were free of any pesticide exposure. And it was found that after 1 year time, and the research was conducted and found that those people who were occasionally exposed to different type of herbicide, pesticide and fungicides, their reproductive system was affected, and also the pregnancies were abnormal. While and those groups of the people who were couples who were not exposed to pesticides, they were safe, and the cases of abnormal pregnancies and also the reproductive system was normal. So it indicates that these pesticides, they have lot of health hazard while we are exposed to them directly, or sometimes when the food is contaminated. So here all those pesticides are discussed, and how the National Cancer Research Institute is linking these pesticides to the cancer and some other health hazard. Number one, the pesticides which were once thought to be the friends of the farmers were controlling vector-borne diseases are turning out to be a global threat. Contaminant labels of persistent organic compounds, that is POCs, persistent organic compounds, have now been established in various foods in countries such as India, Thailand and Vietnam. In these countries, these persistent organic compounds are widely used, and the concentration of number of POCs, that is persistent organic compounds, exceed the recommended maximum residue, that is RML, that is recommended maximum residue level limits set by WHO, that is World Health Organization, and FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organization, for various food items. The overall accepted daily intake, that is ADI, for aldrin and dialdrin concentration of DDT and HCH, that is hexane, isomers found in blood, fat, tissues and breast milk in India are often between 10 to 1000 times higher than those found in USA and Europe. The concentration of PCBs in the blood are usually higher in individuals in Western nations as compared to tropical countries. Number 2, since the use of pesticides, particularly phenoxy herbicides, that is phenoxyacetic acid, is a popular herbicide, and that is commonly known as 2,4-D and 2,4,5-T, and organophosphate pesticides have increased over last 40 years. The National Cancer Institute, NCI, argues that they could have played a significant role in contributing to the rising incidence of NHL, means that is lymphoma is a type of blood cancer where lymphocytes, mean WBC, white blood cells are involved, they are damaged, and the common pesticides are organochlorine, used as in the name of gabexine. Other one is parthene, DDT and aldrin. So I have given here some research findings and some studies conducted in different countries like in India, Pakistan, Germany, and the concentration of these pesticides in blood serum and mean value. So number 3, one research study observed the reproductive performance of 1016 couples in which the male were occupationally exposed to pesticides compared to a control group of 1020 couples with similar social backgrounds. The study demonstrated a significant decrease in male fertility and significant increase in absorption among wives of the exposed group. So those who were exposed to pesticides, there was increase in abortion and decrease in their significant in male fertility decrease. 80% male in exposed group showed ill health effects. The study did not link these effects to a particular group of pesticides since these people were exposed to variety of pesticides. And number 4, studies conducted in 26 different countries between 1993 and 2010 revealed that the mean value of total PCBs exceeds the prescribed WHO recommendations. The mean concentration for DDT and HCH in breast milk in a variety of countries are also higher. The countries involved include Turkey, Poland, France and Israel. Number 5, in USA, a large study involved 14,290 females was conducted between 1985 and 1995. The presence of DDT in blood at levels between 2.0 and 19.1 nanogram per milliliter showed a 4-fold increase in the risk of breast cancer. a number of studies to establish serum DDT levels in India and Pakistan. Report mean DDT concentrations of 875 nanogram per milliliter in Delhi, 37.3 nanogram per milliliter in Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is Indian city, and 8.6 nanogram in Balochistan city, that is in Pakistan. Even in Germany, the mean DDT blood concentration was found 5.7 nanogram per milliliter, and the northern Germany showed mean blood DDT concentration of 2.4 nanogram per milliliter. So with this I will stop, and with this your pesticide, insecticide, herbicide, fungicide lectures are over, and these lectures are roughly 30. So full detail is given, their health hazard, their uses, implications, and lot of chemistry is discussed. Once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.